guitars. You invented this?
Yeah, I did. I was coming back from France, on Air France, and they said they would treat it with
fly
kid
a
gloves.
lot.
Well, not anymore. And you saw the video of United race guitars. Well, all the airlines do.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how well you wrap them up or anything. I got to New York and the whole back end was caved in.
Oh.
And I thought, if I didn't carry two guitars, if I carried a 6-string, I was carrying a 6 and a 12.
Right.
If I could get the best components of the 12-string built into a 6-string, that would be great. Just have one guitar to take, sort of the one guitar that does everything. So I went to Martin, and Dick Boak is the artist representative kind of, and he and I drew out on a paper napkin the arrangement of putting the extra peg head and the end pin, and they made it for me as a custom guitar. In the meantime, a couple of guitar players came in and played it and said, hey, I like this too, so they made a run of them that's called the Roger McGuinn HD7.
It's really
And the best part of it is this. Sounds like a 12-string when you do that, but then you can and then or do the things that are hard to do on a 12 because the other strings get in the way.
Right.
So that's what this is all about.
Sounds great. Is this all you play now?
I still, well, when I go on the road, I carry an acoustic 12, a 7-string, Rickenbacker 12, and a 5-string banjo.
Wow, that's great.
So
That's a lot.
We don't fly a lot.
I was going to say.
That's why we take ocean liners.
Well, Roger got here on the Queen Victoria,
Yes.
all the way around through the canal and up here.
Yes, it was really fun. When you invited me to be here, I went to Camilla, my wife, who does all the logistics.
Right here, yeah.
And she said, well, I could fly you out there on frequent flyer points. I said, that's no fun. I'd like you to come with me. So 10 minutes later, this email came in from the Cunard line that said we'd like you to do 2 lectures on the Queen Victoria for a free passage from New York to San Francisco.
Perfect.
Perfect timing. So,
I can't claim anything to do with that. That's just isn't it?
great.
And this I thought was interesting. Camilla told me you're taking the train home.
Yes, we are. We're taking
Back to Florida.
Yes, if it makes it. We tried to take a train from Florida to California once, and it broke down in Texas. Hoping this one makes it all the way across the country.
Trains aren't supposed to break down.
We've never made it all the way across the country yet. No, not. We've gone up and down the coastlines and so on.
Oh, I love trains. I really should.
We're kind of winding the clock back to the 20s as far as travel goes. And it's much more efficient. You know, you can take a ton of cargo, and if you take it in the truck, I think you get 12 miles for a gallon of diesel, and you get 100 miles on a train.
So it is.
So
It's great. It's a good way to travel.
Yeah.
You use Macs yourself. Do you remember your first Mac?
Yeah, my first Mac. This is funny. I went to the Senate in 2000 to talk about, it was a Judiciary Committee hearing on is there an upside to downloading. And I said, downloading is bad for big record companies, and it's bad for independent songwriters, but for performers, it's not a bad thing. It's kind of like the new radio.
This guy is a hero. I just want you to know. I mean, in 2000 to say that is great.
Yeah. It is, because if you get a viral hit, you got to hit. People are going to buy your merch.
It's so hard to get into regular radio now.
Yeah. Radio's, well, I like XM and Sirius, and I listen to you on channel 158.
I'm on XM.
Oh, and I got that as far out as Bermuda.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. Because the footprint doesn't work too far south, but it works right far east. Anyway, I said that to the Senate and got on the internet, and Steve Wozniak contacted me because he liked what I said. And we got to talking. He said, you know, I teach a class of 5th graders at my house. And I said, I'd love to show them how to record on a computer. Back in 2000, this was kind of a new thing. And he said, sure. So we flew Camilla and myself out to his house, and I did teach a class, and we got to be friends. And when I got back, in the mail was a cube, a Mac cube. That was my first set. Yeah.
That's great. You still have it?
Yes, I do. It still works. It still runs OS 9. I get it fired up every once in a while. And then I have subsequent Macs. I have like 2 or 3 MacBook Pros. I stepped on Camilla's MacBook Pro, and fortunately Macs can run from external hard drives, so I have it running as a media center. Because I killed the hard drive and the keyboard, but I got it running on external USB stuff, and it works good. But I got the new MacBook Pro, the Unibody, and I love that.
Isn't that beautiful?
I record on that.
So you're able to do what you would do in a studio with Pro Tools, a Mac.
Yes.
And in fact, you introduced me to the Samson USB mics.
Yeah, I showed you that, but that broke. So I use the M-Box now with some really good condenser mics.
Real mics,
yeah.
yeah.
I've got some really good mics.
Yeah, but you can do it all on a computer.
You can. I mean, it used to be that you needed $1 million to record, because the studio was expensive. It's like $6,000 a day, and boy, we'd spend days and weeks in there. And then they do a video, that'd be another $500,000 and all that. So now you can do it on Pro Tools, or I am also a beta tester for Adobe Audition 4.0.
That's what I use.
You use the 3.0.
Yeah, that's on Windows,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah.
So we won't mention it.
No. But it's a good program.
It is.
It started out in radio. I think a lot of radio people.
That's why I use it,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Yep. It was Cool Edit Pro.
Right, but I kept getting a lot of sessions sent to me by PBS, and I did a song for a Bob Dylan movie, I'm Not There. It was another Pro Tools session. So I had to learn Pro Tools and record on that to send it back to them. That's where I got into Pro Tools.
Can we get you to play one more?
Yeah, I'm going to play a song that Camilla and I wrote back in 1991 about the rainforest, about what's happening in Brazil. People will clear a whole area of rainforest and grow cattle, but they can only sustain it for 1 year. And then it's useless. They've killed this beautiful ecosystem, and you can't get it back, and you can't even grow cattle. So what's the deal? This song's called The Trees Are All Gone. It was on my Back from Rio CD back in '91. Glaciers near the polar cap have all begun to melt. Temperatures are on the rise, far from the southern belt. Rising waters, shifting tide, on every changing land. Rainforest in the Amazon have vanished from our hand, and the trees are all gone. Yeah, you know it's all wrong, and the trees are all gone. People want